Hey everybody, it's Grace. Boy, it's dark out here. Taking the dog out for a walk. And I was going to come out here. There he is. Hear my dog? It's Marmaduke. And I was going to get in the car and do a video, but it's so dark today. And tonight, it's still daytime. It's like 6 o'clock. But I wanted to talk about, people who can't let you for anything have anything special about you. Just even little things, the narcissistic histrionic type that I know, they won't allow you to have anything special. It can be something as small as a dream. And it reminded me of something, because I had this weird dream this week, and that reminded me of this, how something so small you can't have. Okay, yeah, it's way too dark to do videos out in the car. At least tonight, it's way dark. But anyway, I just walked to Marmaduke, and I was talking about the, how they don't want you to have anything that is special about you. And, like my dream I had, it was kind of funny to me. I had it after watching Ancient Aliens. I have a video that I've already mentioned that I watched that show. Every once in a while I watch it on Hulu. I don't know why. It starts at season 4. For some reason I skipped season 4. I think I'm on, I don't know which one, 9? I don't know. Maybe 8. I really don't know. But I was watching Tesla the other day, and I just keep watching straight through. I don't skip. And this one I was watching the other day was about geniuses. Genii. I remember when I was young they called it genii. But anyway, watching that show, I don't know if I would call them genii. But anyway, it said, it was talking just some strange stuff. But when I was watching the other day, I kind of fell asleep. Started to fall asleep right at the beginning of it. And, what is that noise? And, so I turned it off and I went to the front bedroom, fell asleep. And I was real tired, and I had this really weird dream. And it was, basically the, like, there was a piece of paper I've never seen. It's kind of like an ancient piece of paper, I guess. A scroll or something, I don't know. But on one edge of it, it was kind of curled over. And I've never seen this paper on any kind of TV show or anything. And all of a sudden, some things were drawn on it, one at a time. No hand or anything drawing. It was just something going on the piece of paper. Kind of like the same, like a pen mark. Like you draw, with a pen. But this one was even weirder. Okay, weirder in the sense that it was the size of like if you draw a straight line with a pen, but the ink, when it would show, if you could even call it ink, was multicolored, like shadows. I don't know, gold, maybe gold, copper and bronze, maybe bronze. I don't know, but I could see like it had 3 dimensions. Or not even 3, maybe more. But it was a flat surface, just a mark on it. And I could see dimensions, but it wasn't just a mark. It was, like the first one was probably a triangle. And I say this because it wasn't really, when I say like, it was like a triangle. And it was, inside of it was more and more triangles were being drawn in some kind of pattern until it was almost filled. Then it would go away. Whatever symbol it was at that time would pop away all of a sudden into another symbol. Like the next one I think was a rectangle, like a rectangle. And it was the same kind of thing happening. Then that one went away, then like a star, and then, then it'd go away. Yeah, what is all this noise? That kept happening. And then I woke up. But it was so weird because it was a flat surface, yet I could see dimensions. It wasn't anything like a computer. And it was supposed to mean something to me. Don't know. So, anyway, that was pretty weird. I have to say, that was pretty weird to me. And I kept, today I finished watching that show, that episode on Ancient Aliens. I said, I don't really believe what the things they say. But that kind of reminded me of the whole thing about dreams and all. When you have something even so little as a dream that's special. Okay, man, I wish my camera would work better than it does. I have a little lighting here. I could turn on the light, but then it'd blind it. So anyway, I think I'll just use some kind of a side effect, side effect, yeah, visual effect. But anyway, when I was young, I remember, to get back to it, when I remember, I've always had, all my life, I'm a lucid dreamer. I can actually change it, and I know what's going on in my dream, and I can change the way it's going sometimes. I don't know if I always even try, but I don't remember when I was a kid. I had, would have them, and there was one particular person that I would call these days the one who's most histrionic, was also a kid at the time, barely older than me, and yeah, so she couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle that there was something special. I had this dream and I wanted to talk about it. Oh no, no, she was going to ruin it. She said all kinds of bad things, just to ensure that she doesn't want to hear about my dreams. Little, young kid. So I really do think that you can see when they're younger the path that they're taking, when they're young. So, you know what I'm hearing, by the way, and I kind of suspected it when I got in here, to go off a little bit. It's coyote pups. Yeah, I've had a coyote at my front door before, and coyote pups out in the back field, and yeah, so that was a weird sound. But anyway, if you hear something, it sounds like, it's that. It's the coyote pups, I think. So anyway, but that's what they do. They, the certain ones I know, that is how they do it. Anything, any little thing, any big thing especially. Oh my, you can't have a big thing. But you really can't even have a small thing that's special about you, or they're going to ruin it. So seriously, I have grown up, being around people, grew up being around people, and for I'd say all my life, I've been around at least one person like this. For whatever reason, I've gone no contact with a whole bunch of people that were not just like this, but just bad behaviors all around. I don't want to say it like I've only ever been around bad people, but yeah, too many bad people. And bad behaviors, really negative behaviors. So and I'd say most of them, if there wasn't all of them, but I would say like one in each crowd that would do that. They could not allow anybody to be special on anything. So I grew up with if there's anything special about me, oh no, 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 nobody's supposed to know. You can't talk about it. You can't, do anything. You can't do anything that's going to put you in some kind of spotlight, even if there's something is special about you. Like it could be, like I said, something small, like maybe I make really good whatever kind of food. I don't make really good any kind of food, but if I did, oh no, you can't have that. We're going to laugh and joke about it and say, ooh, that doesn't taste right. Even if everybody, somebody else in your own family, the thing is wonderful. They're not going to have that. You can't be special. And that's sad because I think every person on this planet has something that is different in a good, special way. Now, I know that there are narcissists who they can only be special. They are the only ones. And they think they're special when there's nothing that is not special about them, what they think it is. And they want to be special. I don't think we all want to be special. I don't really want to be special because that brings about a lot of problems. And, because if people see that you actually are, that is noise, actually are special, then, something special, like I said, my experience is they're going to tear it down. They're going to humble you to where you never say anything. I usually don't. Like I said in one video, the one about, lying through a mission, I think it was, that there is something special about me. Yeah, and that episode kind of told. But I don't agree with that episode said about it all. No. I think mine is more due to early childhood trauma and an adrenal disorder. It overcompensated for it. The adrenal disorder, I think, was due to the early childhood trauma. And I'm talking real early. So early that I don't remember. Like 2 or 3 after seeing pictures of myself from those ages, one to the next. So yeah, I don't think there's any kind of weird theories and all this kind of stuff to come up with why and all this stuff. Some people, yeah. Anyway, I better go ahead and wrap this up. I don't even know if I'll put it up because it's just, yeah, it just doesn't look right.